And House lawmakers heard testimony on the housing crisis in the United States.
Regulations and deportation were some of the focal points. NTD's David Lamb reports.
On Thursday, a House panel looked into how to tackle the nationwide housing crisis today. Representative Eric Burleson of Missouri kicked off the hearing with a reality check.
A young American can work full-time, do everything right, and still have no realistic path to owning a home. Not because they're lazy, not because they made reckless choices, but because public policy has made ownership more expensive and further out of reach than it has been in decades.
Chairman Burleson also said only 1 out of 4 Americans say they're confident that they can buy a home. He blames rent control and federal regulations for discouraging new construction.
Well, the immovable object consists of overly restrictive land use regulations promulgated by most of the 33,000 plus state and local jurisdictions. That's how many have zoning and land use power. This leads to unaffordability and a dearth of starter homes on smaller lots.
Burleson pointed to previous federal interest rate policies, as well as illegal immigration, for driving up housing demand, which he said has outpaced supply growth. The chair highlighted President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill, saying it delivered historic tax relief for families and made it easier to build new homes, while addressing illegal immigration through deportation. But some argue that deportations risk shrinking the construction labor pool.
How does the already existing labor shortage impact our ability to meet the housing demand?
Well, it affects it tremendously. I mean, if you simply don't have the trades to do the job, it makes everything more expensive, almost non-existent.
Buddy Hughes with the National Association of Home Builders said 30% of the construction workers in the U.S. is born out of the country, and he hopes the immigration issue can be addressed to support the industry's needs. Burleson said deregulation is a key piece in solving the housing crisis.
It will not be restored by distorting markets or importing demand into an already broken system. It will be restored by unleashing American builders, dismantling the regulatory cartel, and putting hard-working American families back at the center of national policy where they belong. And that's why we're here today.
David Lamb, NTD News.